What's going on, guys? So today is a pretty special day. If you guys are watching this video before the vlog, thank you all so much for joining me. Today I have a really awesome video for all you all. As you guys see, I have 2 boxes here. So if you guys have been watching the vlogs, you guys will know that I'm dog sitting next weekend, and we know the people very well. The people that I'm dog sitting for, we know them very well. And when we went there, they know that I'm a NASCAR fan, and they are big NASCAR fans. And so she's retiring the end of this year. And like we're moving into a mobile home, not a mobile home, an RV. They're taking an RV and they're selling their house, so they need to get rid of stuff. This is 2 boxes full of NASCAR stuff, and I'm super excited to kind of share everything for you. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this video. The first thing we're gonna pull out here is, so they're really big Tony Stewart fans, and so if you guys are Tony Stewart fans, wait for this box. But the first thing we have here is an unopened Tony Stewart semi-truck. Car number 20, manufacturer Chevrolet. It's a Joe Gibbs Racing. His car owner is Joe Gibbs, May 20th, 1971 in Columbus, Indiana. Look at this beaut. This has never been opened. This is gonna go right next to my Dale, Casey Kane, and Chase Elliott semi that I have sitting there. This is amazing. This is absolutely amazing. I'm just gonna randomly pick. Oh, look at this. Exide batteries, number 99. Does it say who drove this car? A lot of these drivers are from before my time, so I need to actually undust them. But it's a car like this. It's a beautiful little car. Oh, it has a restrictor plate on it. Oh no, the whole thing's just coming apart. Yeah, well, it does have the restrictor plate on it. So it's number 99 from Exide Batteries. So that's that with the Goodyear tires. 99. It's awesome. It has the racer's net right over here. Nice little Exide batteries. It looks beautiful. Next up, I'm pulling out is, I can't really read the signature on this one. It is Bobby something, number 18 for Interstate Batteries. So that's him right there. And this one is the Coca-Cola Racing family, and it's actually a tin. You can open it, which I think is cool. Let's see, whatever was in here. Oh, vanilla toffee candy. That's what was in here. I was gonna say whatever was in here had 70 calories and no protein. No protein whatsoever. Next thing we're gonna pull out. Oh, now this is a legit die cast. This one's kind of plastic, you know, and they're all still super cool, but this is number 26, the Cheerio. This is Johnny Vincent, is it? Let's see if there's a name on the bottom. Okay, so there's no name on the bottom, but this is a super old, this is number 26, a Ford Taurus. This is a super old race car. This is the Pop Secret car, and it's Cheerios and Hamburger Helper and Betty Crocker. Look at that. So it's the Cheerios 26. As you guys can see, it has Pop Secret and Hamburger Helper along with Valvoline. And right there, I think it says Johnny Benson, to be honest. Like I said, a lot of these racers are before my time, but it's an absolutely amazing collection to have. Okay, so again, they were giant Tony Stewart fans. So if we pull this out, this was which is funny, I don't think this is Tony Stewart. This is number 29, and yeah, this is number 29. You know, I'm not too sure. It says Tony, and I can't see if this is Tony Stewart or not, but it's a little thing like this. So it's just like this, and then if you pull him out this way, number 29 with an autograph, he's also pooping a helmet. So that's the funny part. And it is SGR Racing, ESGR Racing, Employer Support of the Guard and Reserve. The Home Depot, this is Tony Stewart. It has the Home Depot patch on it. He did drive for Home Depot, which I do have a Tony Stewart car in here, right here. This is the number 20. The driver's net is a little dinged up, but this one is awesome. This one is also another pretty old car. So it has the Home Depot. The driver's net is kind of messed up a little bit, but this is what the underneath of the cars look like, in case you guys are wondering. It has all the functions, you know, so it all comes like this. This is the number 20. This is the Home Depot. This is the Tony Stewart. It looks like the hood opens. Does the hood pop open? Can't see, I don't want to break it. Okay, let's pick another car. Oh, we got the trailer. This is a Ford. This is Quality Care Ford Credit Racing. This is super old. As you guys can see, it even opens up, kind of like all the semis do. But this one is actually, this one is a Dale Earnhardt Jr. This is an 88 car semi-trailer. And there's his autograph right there. And it's a super old car. I mean super, let's see. And that's not it. Here's the semi-truck with it. So there's the semi-truck. It says 88 up on the hood like that. You know, this is really awesome. So it does go on this quite like that. Just like this actually. Boom. Like so. So that's 3 semi-trucks that I have right now. Oh, look at this. This is Formula 1 actually. This is the number 1. This is the shell. This is also a Schumacher. This is a Ferrari F310. This is made in Italy. Wow. I'm gonna have to dust all these off. Look at this. So look at that. So there's a shell, Schumacher right there. These have been taken great care of. They haven't been getting destroyed. They haven't been played with. They've been sitting on shelves, if you guys can see from the dust. They have been sitting on shelves. That's what they're going to do up in my office, actually. You know, I'm super excited. This is only half. I mean, I still have an entire, you know, thing down here. Okay, this is awesome. You guys remember this number 20 Home Depot? This is the metal die-cast car. Look. Same thing. Look at that. This is the actual die-cast car. It says Tony Stewart right here on the window. My God, this is amazing. This is the Pontiac Grand Prix. This is what I drive. This is my car in real life. Right here. Look at that. I mean, just look at this quality. So there's the Home Depot. We have the driving number 20. It also says Tony Stewart right there. Oh, look at this. So if you guys are NASCAR fans, you know that Tony Stewart retired last year. He was kind of in a bit of a wreckage type situation. 2 guys kind of got in a fight. Tony Stewart ended up killing the guy. He ran him over on purpose and he killed him. So Tony Stewart did retire. So this stuff right here, it's so collectible. This stuff in here, you guys will like it if you guys are Tony Stewart fans. Okay. So on this one, the hood and the trunk actually open. This is a DeWalt. I cannot see the name of the driver. The autograph is just so like exquisite. This is a Ford Taurus also. This is DeWalt number 17. Goodyear and Hardee's. We have Valvoline, but number 17. With a DeWalt number 17 right there. And then we have these. This is nice. It has the nice yellow wall tires on it, or not the tires, the nice yellow wheels. Let's kind of get in. Those are some of the smaller cars. Ooh, this is number 10. Danica Patrick actually drives this car right now, but of course this is not a Danica Patrick car. I am not 100% sure who used to drive the number 10, but this is another Ford Taurus. This is Tide and Downy, Dawn, Whirlpool. And it is just absolutely amazing. So there's the Tide, number 10 right there, and it looks absolutely awesome. You see Donnie down, it has Whirlpool, number 10. That is awesome. Alright guys, Now, this guy retired a while back, but this is also another one, if you guys know right here whose car this is. You guys are absolutely amazing. You guys ready? This is actually a Chevy Monte Carlo. This is Jeff Gordon, number 24. He used to drive for DuPont? Gotta think so. And these are awesome. The good thing about the plastic ones compared to the metal ones is, well, some of the metal ones, that one actually has a nice bottom to it, but like this one has detail, this one doesn't. But then this one does, you know? But this is the Jeff Gordon, this is beautiful. So there's DuPont, the number 24, his signature up on top, and then we have all these, number 24, Jeff Gordon. My table is getting so full right now, and I'm still not even done. Oh man, that's a Clint Bauer right there. That one is a Clint Bauer. So let's go with this real quick. I haven't really figured out like exactly what this is. I think it's just this is a Tom McEwen limited first edition, and it's just a helmet, and then the visor lifts up, and there's just, you know, there's just nothing under there. But that's a pretty awesome little helmet thing right there. We have a I remember this, guys. My favorite driver is Dale Earnhardt Jr. And so, actually, we're gonna save that one for last. It is beautiful. Oh my God, there's just cars for days in here. This one's kind of cool. This is an Office Depot. This is number 14. This is actually Clint Bauer right here, and it's made out of Legos. Look at this. Look at the design. So it's actually number 14 Clint Bauer, and it's made out of Legos. So I think that's an awesome car right there. So it's pretty nice. I'm gonna set that one right there. Let's go for this one, not right here, number 94. This one is a McDonald's, Coca-Cola, Reese's, and service merchandise. This is a Ford Taurus as well. Sounds like there's something in here. There's something kind of floating around in there. Oh, it's the it's the whole dashboard is missing. The whole dashboard broke off, and it's sitting right there. Maybe I'll have to unscrew this and put that back in. This is the number 94. This is Bill Elliott is what I'm looking for. It's Bosch. It is number 94. There we have the Coca-Cola, McDonald's. The number 94, Bill Elliott is what I'm thinking. 94, it is beautiful. Reese's. Look at this table. I mean, it's just crammed, and I still have a little ways to go. I still got a little ways to go. So number 22, this is Scott Wimmer. He drove for Caterpillar, and basically Caterpillar was the main one. This is a Dodge. This is actually a really nice Dodge. He drove for Bowman, he drove for Waste Management, Budweiser, True Value, Outback Steakhouse. You know, so it's awesome. And do these axles actually turn? They have turning axles in them. So there's the cat. There's the number 22, Scott Wimmer, and that is beautiful. Next one, number 25. This one is this is Brian Vickers. Oh man, that's so funny. I recently heard about Brian Vickers, and it's just funny that now I have a die cast of his car where the hood, and actually just the hood open. This is what the hood looks like, so as you guys can see in there. So this is a Chevy Monte Carlo. This is for dietech.com. It's 800 Dietech 1. This is also a GMAC insurance and GM protection plan for CarQuest Auto Parts. He is sponsored by Budweiser, Outback, you know, Waste Management. This one also has the turning axles. Wait, maybe this was the one with the turning axles. Nope, that was Caterpillar. This is amazing. This is number 25. This is Brian Vickers. You guys can see the dietech.com, 800 Dietech 1. 25, we have Brian Vickers' signature. GMAC Auto Insurance. I'm running out of room to put this stuff. What am I gonna do with it? I'll have to move some of this stuff away. I need this. There we go. Oh my God. Oh man, there's still so much in here. We have a couple Clint Bowers in here. Number 17, right now driving number 17 is Ricky Stenhouse Jr. This is for DeWalt. This is the NASCAR Winston Cup Series 1971 to 2003. Does the hood open? The hood does open. Does the trunk? It does not. This is also for GL Lexan and Quickset from DeWalt. This is 17. I cannot read the signature on this, but again, the engine looks the same as the other ones did. So number 17. And we have the DeWalt. That one 17 up in that, and then the DeWalt 17 on the side. That is beautiful. Okay, I'm legit running out of room for all this. Next up, we have number 1, the U.S. Army, which was driven by Nemechek? I really don't know. Never heard of this one. I've actually never seen a number 1 NASCAR before. Hood opens, it's the same as every other one. This one has turning axles on it. This one actually has the fuel gauge on the back. Most of these do, but this one is actually kind of detailed. This is a Chevrolet Monte Carlo. This is for the U.S. Army and Sheetrock USG. And number 1. So we have the Army up here. We have the number 1 along with the U.S. Army on the back. And then we have Sheetrock, right? Yep. Number 1. I've never seen a number 1 car before. We are out of room. We are literally out of room. I might have to start putting butt stuff back in the box unless I do this. Start putting stuff on the box. So next up, I think this is Clint Bauer. Yes, it is. Wow. Well, this is Clint Bauer's car. I don't think this is actually his, because Clint Bauer does drive the Office Depot. This is Old Spice and Office Depot actually, but it doesn't say his name. It just says Smoke. But what I do know is that sorry about that. What I do know is that Clint Bauer does drive the number 14 vehicle. This is still amazing. The hood and trunk don't open. No turning axles. This is a Chevy Impala SS number 14 Office Depot and Old Spice. There's your Old Spice. There's your number 14. There's your Office Depot 14, Office Depot again. And then we have the undersides, which still look the same. This one has a spoiler. This is one of the older vehicles because it is a Chevy Impala. They haven't raced, you know, the Impalas for a while, but you know, it's still, you know, still out there. This is the number 14 actually. This is the same things, Old Spice, Burger King this time. This one has turning axles. This is detailed as hell. Oh my god, the hood has to open. Yes, looks the same as the other ones. This again. Oh, and the trunk opens on this one. The trunk does open. That's beautiful. Oh, and then do we have the guard flaps? Yep. Look at that. We have the flaps that slow them down. That is awesome. Number 14, ladies and gentlemen. This is again an Impala. This one actually has a bumper that you can kind of play with a little bit. Number 14, Old Spice, Burger King. There's your Burger King. There's your 14. There's your 14 again. Old Spice right there on the back window. Burger King. And there's your Have It Your Way. This one is actually the heaviest one out of this whole collection. It is super, super heavy right now. And I just took the bumper off. Crap. It's okay. It'll live. It'll live. So we're actually coming down. We have some pretty small cars in here. But this one, ladies and gentlemen, is dear to the hearts of me. And very dear to the hearts of my dad. This one is actually a complete pleasure to have. This is amazing. When I first saw it, when they handed me this box, I was so shocked and I was so excited. It is the plastic model, it is not the metal diecast. But ladies and gentlemen, it even has a sticker signature on the side. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Dale Earnhardt Sr. He died in a wreck in 2001. He crashed and he died shortly after his trip to the hospital. My dad was watching that race live, and when that happened, I was only 4 years old. This is an absolutely amazing vehicle. Number 3, there's Dale's signature. This was for Good Wrench. Look at that. So this is the car that he died in. In 2001, he was driving this black number 3, the Chevy Monte Carlo, and he was killed in this exact car. This exact car right here. He was actually killed in when he hit the wall. So that's it for the big cars. I have some little cars in here. I got some pretty little cars. We'll just kind of go through. Oh, I got a keychain number 28. Just kind of a keychain. Then we have, oh, what? So we have the 88. We have the Quality Care Ford Credit car. The car that actually goes with the semi-truck. These are amazing. So we have 32, the Tide, which I have the number 10 Tide here. That's 36, 32. Got another Tony Stewart, a 17 DeWalt, which matches with this giant die-cast DeWalt I have there. A 35 Tabasco, number 28 Texaco, and Old Spice number 14, which matches this exact car right there, the giant die-cast that you guys saw. And then we have a number 1 who right now, Jamie McMurray, is actually driving the number 1. This is the 1996 Monte Carlo, the Coca-Cola 600 edition. So that is beautiful. Let's get on to the big box. So I'm actually gonna stand up for this part. This box is pretty big right here. This, if you guys are a Tony Stewart fan, then you guys will love this. And I actually just looked at this box and figured out who drove those Office Depot and Old Spice cars. It was Tony Stewart. So this is actually working right now. This is a working clock. You guys can see the red hand moving right there. This is the Tony Stewart. This is Stewart Haas Racing. And is the time actually right? 5:46. It is actually pretty much right. You know? That is amazing. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, look at this. 2006. This was $15. This is a 2006 number 20 Home Depot Tony Stewart Christmas ornament. This is all, this entire box is Tony Stewart. So if you guys love Tony Stewart, here you go. We'll kind of skip out on that real quick. This is a beautiful Tony Stewart. He's driving the Home Depot number 20 in this one. And it has his picture on it. It is a lunchbox. Right there. It's beautiful. So this is absolutely amazing. I'm not too sure like how it works or whatever. Batteries now included. This 2004 Joe Gibbs Racing thermometer. That is amazing. So then we have a couple things. We have a Tony Stewart bobblehead. We have the Tony Stewart bobblehead right there. Then we also have an action figure of him right there. He's doing the whole yeehaw cheering thing. So we have a keychain too. Tony Stewart. We also have a nice t-shirt of Tony Stewart. Okay, so this is awesome. This is an ornament, 2004. It has his first win to his seasons with the wins in it. It's an ornament. Right there, it has his picture, his nice picture. Like I said, it has all his seasons on the back. Well, all his seasons up to 2002. We do have another figure of him. Nice little thing of him holding his helmet. We have another ornament and a little bear with 20 on it, and then another ornament with a car. If we kind of open up another side, we actually have a tin of his. This is collectible tin, double crisp. There's chocolate in here at one point. This is lithium ion from Home Depot. We have another dope little bear. This is a cool little bear. Home Depot number 20. Tony Stewart signature on the arm of the jacket. We have a Tony Stewart tin. So, oh. Okay, there must have been something in there. Let's see what was in here. There was a watch in here. Okay, so that is awesome. So that's cool. We have a couple other bears. We have a Christmas bear and another little bear. We have the roof to a car of his and a bigger bobblehead. So we have a 2007 Tony Stewart, and it's just a cool little ornament. So it's a cool little ornament, number 20, has the whole thing. Check this out. This lug nut was used on Tony Stewart's NASCAR Winston Cup number 20 Home Depot car during the 2003 racing season. I have a lug nut from Tony Stewart's car. Look how awesome that is. And that's what it says on the sticker right there. So we have this little tin of Tony Stewart, and it actually has Tony Stewart car-shaped candies in it. I wonder how old that is. And then a nice little Tony Stewart banner. And we have a few pictures actually. One of Tony Stewart. We have some of his car, of his number 20 car, and then his 14 car. Next up, we have another ornament, which is, it almost looks like this one, but instead it's just this. It's inside of a box still, so it's the number 20. It's still inside the box. Oh my gosh, guys. Oh my gosh, this is awesome. God, look at this. These right here are pieces of the Tony Stewart NASCAR. That is amazing. This is the real pieces of NASCAR, of the actual NASCAR. We actually have a Tony Stewart Carmelion. This is a really mint, literal mint, no bins at all NASCAR card. Let's take a look at that. That is amazing. Has all the facts on the back too. Okay, we have a button, and then this is pretty cool. This is a Tony Stewart Pez dispenser. See, Pez, and it has the candies in the back. Oh, wow, look at this. Front Runner's radio controlled RC Tony Stewart control car. One of the last biggest things we have here is we actually have a amazing little figurine of Tony Stewart with all the facts on the back of him. Tony Stewart, born 5/20/71, sponsored by Home Depot. Career highlights: 15 Cup victories, 2002 Cup champion, 1999 Robesto's Rookie of the Year. So we actually have a Sports Illustrated with Tony Stewart on it, but there's a story of Dale Jr. in here, which they said was pretty interesting. I'm not gonna damage these. Then we have an actual autographed picture of Tony Stewart. The only bad thing is that it was hung up at one point. There's pinholes here, 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 and here. It is a legit signed Tony Stewart. This is cool. 2005 Nextel Cup champion. That is awesome. We have a couple of these. Tony Stewart. We have this Tony Stewart, and then this Tony Stewart. And last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, the Tony Stewart stocking. That is everything that was given to me. And when I do say given, I mean it was given to me. I mean, it is absolutely amazing. I mean, look at all this. So we have all this Tony Stewart, and then all the die-cast cars. And it's so amazing to actually have pieces of a NASCAR right under here. It is so freaking amazing. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed this little video of my collection that I received today. If you guys did, let me know in the comment section below. I love you guys. I will see you all in the vlog. Make sure to go watch that. Enjoy it. I got a race to catch.